So with y'all, man, we got another video. So we got the combine again. So we're gonna do the running backs. I think we just have the running backs and safeties, and I think that's it actually. But this is the DBs right here. So let's see this, man. Shout out to the NFL, man, for not copyrighting my video or not taking them down.
Who are we seeing out of your corner group?
Yeah, it's a really good group. It's a deep group that'll take us well into day 3 where you're going to find players with the potential to start. But when you look at the top, here are my top 5 guys.
So we got my team. We got, I don't really know any of these DBs, bro. I'm going to be honest.
With Mansour Delane from LSU right at the very top. He's got excellent tape. Followed by a couple volunteers. Jermod McCoy, we had to see him at 24, did not play this year. So you got to go back to that 24 tape. Colton Hood was excellent. A.J. Terrell's younger brother, Avion Terrell.
A.J. Terrell?
Time corner out of Clemson. And Brandon Cisse, we've already seen his jumps today. He's off to a very explosive workout.
Thank you, Rich. DJ, we appreciate it. D'Angelo Ponds, really interesting prospect. He's a guy that was the defensive MVP, is, of course, the Hoosiers went on a national title run with and Rose Bowl. Now, measurements right, 5.5 where's he belong on his field? He weighs 182 pounds.
Go and get the business.
Sonny Styles from Ohio State, 43.5 pounds. Well, a lot less weight, but still gets up in the air like NASA invented him. Look at Ponds here, tying the 43.5. Incredible jump by D'Angelo Ponds. Okay, you can talk about the height all you want, vertically challenged. He's added a little weight since we last saw him. I don't know what that's going to translate in terms of the speed.
I'll be liking
this guy is a nickel player all day long, and he's going to be terrific. And DJ, I see him in a lot of ways like a Marcus Jones with New England. We're all searching for that big nickel type player. But there are a lot of guys who look like this.
Hey, Eagles, we gotta get one of these players, bro.
Who can play in this league.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure, even at that undersize that he is, that he can't hold up on the outside. And we're going to watch him work out in a second here. But I thought it'd be fun if we show what he looked like on the football field, pads playing the game, which he does exceptionally well, even though he's undersized. Let's start, first of all, plant and drive. Everybody remembers this from the playoff game. See it and absolutely trust. Pull the trigger, drive on the ball, pick it.
See, I didn't really know these players when I was watching the
take it back for a touchdown. Very physical. Always gets his hands around you, can reroute you. Is able to disrupt again down the field.
But one of these days I might just like, if there's no more NFL content, if I still have my college football stuff and my recordings, I might edit them.
Boom, big hit. Plays much bigger than what he looks like on paper. So just a really, really tough kid. Run support, not a problem. He's more than happy to get involved there as well. So is he going to play inside? Is he going to play outside? I think he'll have a decision to make, but he is a football player.
All right, let's get to the 40-yard dash.
North Carolina's defensive back, Marcus Allen.
Number 1 to go.
Running the first 40 of Friday and of the defensive back group.
And he got speed.
There he goes. 4.51 to start us.
Right, Davis too.
4.41.
That'll play.
That'll play.
Okay.
Off he goes. 4.42.
Now they got some needs there.
Georgia players
in the first 20 picks of the draft. 4.38.
We'll probably get another
Georgia first sub 4.40 of the 2026 combine, and it's Dalen Everett.
And he's showed up in big games.
What team he play for?
And he's showed up in big games.
Fuller's second run.
Yeah, much better.
Is an improvement. 4.59.
That was a start more than anything else.
Colton Hood, his 40 time is 4.45.
He's a little stumble too.
Ohio State.
Tall, lean corner, running a 40 at 4.46.
It's the official time of the Ohio State Buckeyes,
which is 4.46.
The whole team.
Watched Amani Jackson run from Alabama. You said it looked fast, Daniel.
he's a legit track dude with a 10.2500 in high school. So
we can confirm it was fast.
Yeah, it looked fast.
4.41.
Chris Johnson.
Off he goes.
Whew.
4 flat.
I think he's had the most important 40 times here because the tape is really, really good. And then that was the question that exists. And this kind of what we saw yesterday with Rodriguez at the linebacker position, this is the corner version of that. Chris Johnson, really good tape. And then the question was, okay, well, just how athletic and explosive is he? Because the instincts and ball stills are excellent.
Heck of a run there. Will Lee, one of the 13 Aggies here. School record for them, most by any school at the Combine, 4.52.
And they got a time.
Here we go.
Massive difference.
Say
I didn't even stumbled into that one.
You did. He didn't.
Yeah, no question.
He rolled into that one. It's very rare to see a full 1/10 of a second either way. And we've seen that now in the last 4 runs twice. Off he goes. 4.44. The first Moses Malone of our broadcast.
Gator.
Having more second time is an improvement.
Excellent. And again, I mean, this is not a 5'9", 5'10" corner.
The Giants rounding out the top 5. Here's Muhammad. Malik Muhammad with a 4.42.
We've seen some great times. Got grief because they were fish out of water in those drills, but the linebackers were outstanding going through it.
You were going down the list of all the scouting jibes.
Pride Junior, dude.
Oh boy,
that'll answer that question.
4.36. We got ourselves a new fastest time here at the Combine.
That's rolling.
Oh,
so that's a great example of someone that you go back and you watch the tape and say, okay, well, what is it? How are guys getting on top of him? It's got to be an eye issue. He's not seeing it as cleanly because it definitely is not a speed issue. That was flying.
4.36. Here he goes. 4.36 is a 4.32.
Look at that.
A round of applause as he goes around the stadium.
Let's go work.
Wow. Indeed. Prideful moment.
I need it.
4.32.
I told you I needed it.
You got it.
Niggas try.
He'll definitely go into Saturday as the clubhouse leader of this Combine, one would think.
Unless safety's got something to say about it, but that is
Then he got a name from the Bible.
a blazing fast time for a safety to chase.
Then he got some good speed.
Keesian's price off with a 4.45 and improved 40.
Another dude? Only got one more person to go after this.
4 flats.
Yeah, that shows up on the tape too. You see it.
Hey, we could get the Pride Junior dude on Eagles.
We'll never have that question answered.
It's the college that Queen I mentioned.
I don't think. 4.54. Can't wait to see what the official time is for Pride. But this is all Georgia Bulldogs. Dalen Everett, Ladd McConkey, and the man who's now making $28 million a year. So, George, just because you're getting torched in the simulcam.
Yo, George Pickens getting burned.
Give everyone else
I ain't gonna lie.
A little deal.
4-3, other said it was 4-3-6.
Line here, first in line to get paid.
No doubt.
I guess that's why as soon as he did it.
What a moment we just saw here. 4-3-2. When we come back, Group 4 gets out on the field.
All right,
what was Lucy's hand time? Yeah, wow.
Who was that? Who was Lucy? That's probably like one of their kids or something.
We got a simulcam. Maxwell Hairston, who was last year's fastest corner. Christian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business now in New England.
And the
Pride Jr.
That means he's got to go to the Dolphins or the Jets, right? By the rules of the
Dolphins and the Jets. Who's he talking about? Oh, okay. Or is he talking about just the fastest
video?
Look at all the, the official times. Simulcam confirms it.
So this is
Mizzou football loves it, to say the least. Let's take a look at the official 40s presented by EA Sports Madden. You can also see the projected Madden speed ratings.
All right, so if you can't see, the Pride Junior dude got a 95 speed. Everett got a 92. Chris Johnson 92, and then everybody else is 92.
Individual. So Maxwell Hairston still stands above everyone else from last year's combine with a 4.28. But these are some really fast times.
Speaking of good football players, how about your Tennessee Vol here and Colton Hood? We're watching him run and go through, the workout, and you get a chance to go back and watch his video. This will show you why he's in the mix as a first-round corner. It's a pretty complete skill set. Very patient and press. Doesn't lunge, doesn't get himself out of. It's a pretty complete skill set. Very patient and press. Doesn't lunge, doesn't get himself out of position. He can carry those vertical routes. You saw with the 40 time that he ran. That's not a problem. He's got enough speed. He's not afraid to do the dirty work in the flat. He gets off blocks, plays with some energy as a tackler. The Senior Bowl, I mentioned, it was a good week, but it wasn't a Quinyon Mitchell type week where he was just clearly the most dominant player. Just kind of solid, real solid week. And then
I feel like the Eagles are probably transforming into something.
Now he's kind of taken that week of practice and he's started to elevate himself again.
There you go.
What
These
he's
are DB
done
drills.
as a runner, running the 40, testing. We'll see him go through the workout right here.
Change the direction. Had the cross chain on too. So I got it.
All right. The mix to be the first corner
look
taken.
at you turning us
professional. Press man.
Yeah, I think I've seen
he's very comfortable up there.
Yeah, I've seen
press.
Before.
He's got the ability to just open up. Look, he's placing a little offhand jam. Boom. Get that hand on him.
Williams.
Find the football down in the red zone. Not only find it, but go ahead and pick it off and take it back a good chunk of the ways, which you don't see there. Again, find and play the ball. Rips it away and ends up falling right on top of his body as a playmaker. The toughness not a problem. We talked about Hood being willing to do it. He'll do it as well. And you look at the numbers just in terms of the size and length and hand. Stephon Gilmore's good company to keep.
That's a defensive player of the year during his career.
Yeah, I don't think the McCoy camp is going to mind that comp at all.
That's not bad.
Yeah, just an injury update as well. We know that Jermod McCoy missed all of last season for Tennessee with that ACL. He suffered it back January of 25. He has been fully clear.
Always fun to look at how it correlates to what you see when you're watching these guys actually play football. So what does it look like? Let's go to Kamari Lassiter, one of the best corners in the league, on one of the best defenses and one of the best secondaries. Back to the ball, then the ability to locate and find it. See him open up real smooth, real fluid, and then back.
Yeah, that's
look
perfect.
How fast he gets his head around, locates, and plays the football. Again, look at it from this angle. Turn your head, find it.
That's good work.
That is not easy to do, and he made it look extremely easy as we see another Bulldog here, and Everett going up and getting it.
That was a low pass.
It's
Hood.
It's fun to watch these guys find and play the football. Can you take it away? Colton Hood says, yes, I can.
That was kind of,
and then here's the last one, Pride, with the fastest 40 of the day. A little bit tight there in some of the ability to open up, but tracks it well and hauls it in.
If he got good speed, he could always just change that up. They could always just coach him on that.
Temerity to do so.
Okay, we got
it wasn't a permanent. It wasn't a permanent opportunity though. It was you get to say your hellos and then you get out.
I know
of there.
DB
right. I remember that.
Oh, no,
every year, part of the 40.
And Rich,
yes,
shouldn't they have painted that one seat for Coach Coughlin as well?
Damn,
he always
cameraman,
had
you
the same seat when he came here.
Yeah, he was on the 10.
Yep, he would sit on the 10.
Coughlin with my BlackBerry.
Nice.
Okay, I'm totally dating myself.
They are receivers if you think about it. On defense.
Did he confiscate it?
He looked at me and he said, "Come on, Rich, you're."
That not being well received.
He was not. I was just sitting there.
But
he always sat on the 10-yard split. He was a 10-yard split guy.
Yeah. says he doesn't like the gauntlet.
Yep.
So
what kind of a drill are you having where you're dropping the football? Do I sound like someone we know?
That's me.
There you go.
Am I that predictable, guys?
well,
No, it's just
All right,
it's
so they
just
just changed the direction.
But this is something
This is
that
the
a
one
lot
from
of DB
Georgia.
coaches have been talking about in recent years for both of you. Wide
There you
receiver
go.
drills
That's
because
amazing.
of how valuable possessions are by
That's
making
nice.
sure you catch
And
the
also, then again, like these players could probably play both
ball
positions.
and take it away and give
They had to
yourself
play
an extra
DB.
opportunity.
Could have
there's
cost them.
nothing more deflating
Damn,
than a dropped interception for a defense.
Yeah.
And you can see Everett, who
That ain't
wants,
got no hands.
it makes it a lot easier to catch the ball when you're running right here and you catch the ball out in
50
front. You don't
cornerback
let it cross your
right here.
face.
Leslie Frazier gave me a great conversation, had a great conversation with me
Right,
about
AJ Terrell's
him
brother.
taking his
You know what they should do with this drill, guys? They should have officials here, seeing if
catch or
they
no
have
catch.
if they have 2 feet down and they could combine.
This thing out here, he just
combine.
fucking, yeah, they just cut that. Yeah, he
Right,
was
we
fucking.
could combine.
Don't worry about it. I thought he was actually gonna say something relevant.
But
He
this
leaving,
drill
though.
to show off the hand
He
and
leaving too much.
speed skill set with a fish fumble or incomplete.
What you're going to combine is you're going to combine catching a ball with your hands and with your
Chris
teeth.
Jones.
Is what you're combined.
I got
Try
it.
and do that.
As long as it's not two
This
guys
is an NFL
catching it,
player's
rolling
name.
the
By the way, remember another favorite combine moment when receivers did this and Steve Smith
yes.
was out there barking at some of the throwing quarterbacks that they're.
Can we get him to back off
Yeah,
a little bit?
quarterbacks are
Like
doing some
tongue in
bad
cheek, and Steve walked over to the guy.
It's only like these are
And
quarterbacks.
unloaded
Throwing.
on
They're like
him.
these are coaches.
about the next 5 are in the stands.
By the way, that was a very nice.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, y'all. Let me charge this shit real quick. Cause you really be on about 100%. This should be done so
He's a good player.
DJ, any thought about Julian Neal and being a conversion guy as well, swinging
Safety?
back? Yes.
Yeah, he looks like a size of a safety, and he's tough. There's
Yeah,
Pons.
they might. A lot of these might have to play safety, but I mean, they'll probably start. So
Yeah, he's letting the ball travel too
I don't know
far.
what team they go to.
Face.
Nice warm
Right, it's a
applause
classic
from the Indiana faithful here.
So there's your contrast, right, other than the drop at the
Yeah.
end.
He is a big corner.
Yeah, that nigga like
Those
6'3".
Seattle corner, these University of Washington corners,
They're made for Seattle,
I was
right?
gonna say,
they are
is that
made
what
for
it
That's
is?
what I was talking about earlier.
Seattle.
Rick Woolen looks like he's going to be leaving. Those guys look like just like
Rick
Rick
Woolen's
Woolen
leaving
in terms
the-
of body type.
And Jed
Yeah, they
Fish,
do look like him though.
you know, has the connection with Pete Carroll. So
Yes.
I think it's the last one to go, ain't it?
And I was hoping Signetti would
The
be,
last one to go in 40.
you know.
yeah, he's fascinating
Not
guy,
everybody
man.
runs a
And he's
40. I
talking
don't know
about
why.
having the respect of everybody.
Indiana University, Pennsylvania.
Because if they don't run a 40, how do they tell what their speed would be when Madden comes?
Also took that job later.
Is that Frank
got an
Signetti,
estimate.
right?
Yeah, Frank Signetti. And there's another brother
Damn,
who's
what
been
a-
a long-time NFL coach.
Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these DBs aren't there. Yeah.
We start with a vowel, yeah, as well we should. Colton Hood by way of the University of Colorado to Tennessee. Came
He got
in
some
highly
good,
rated.
change direction, though.
Daniel Jeremiah's got him as one of the
And you gotta
top
remember,
corners
his
on
direction is also a
his
stat on Madden,
board.
too. So.
And he did nothing to
I wonder what
dispel
they'll
that.
give
He did
his
nothing to
change
change it.
direction.
Movement skills, excellent. Look at him here in the
Thanks,
W
that is
drill.
true.
Look at that movement. Transition, catch the football,
That's what I thought they were gonna
run
show
through
more
it,
of.
finish it.
Change
And one of the
direction
things
and
that
run
we
the
talked
ball.
about, the added bonus you get out of him,
There
is
you
not
go.
just the coverage
They
ability.
didn't have enough
He will
time
be
to pause it.
excellent in the run game because he will come up and spill guys who are trying to get to the perimeter.
He also didn't wear them while he was working out, but might have the best specs of anybody here this weekend.
He was
Best
looking
what?
very studious, wasn't he?
D'Angelo Ponce,
Oh,
okay, great vert, 43 and a
Let's go
half.
vert.
He didn't run. He's added
And
a
it
little
was
weight. We'll see what happens
one
with him with the
assist,
pro
that was
day.
three.
But this is a guy that obviously the crowd loved watching. He's a baller.
Hey, his was
Yeah,
shorter
so
than the other
so
guy. It
did
was
the
like
scouts and so
15.8.
did the teams. They love watching
On
this
that
guy because he has
Him,
put
that's
it
the
on
guy.
tape as a player. An outside corner in
Good kid.
Indiana. Size projects him inside, but there is an element in a group that says, hey, there's something. He might be
Great.
an outside corner as well. I thought of Amik Robertson coming out of Louisiana
kid.
Tech, who was a ball magnet while he was at Tech. His size said go inside. but his play in the NFL has been better when he's been an outside corner. So we'll see what happens with Pons. Either way, you're getting a heck of a player, and he's not getting out of the second round.
Yeah, let's remember he was the defensive MVP for the Hoosiers
AJ
in both the Peach Bowl
brother
and the Rose Bowl. Avion Terrell, we know about his older brother, former first-round pick of the Falcons. This kid's making a name for himself.
He is, and in this case, I don't think we have any worries at all about what position he's going to play. He's going to be a nickel corner or nickel all day long. He's going to go inside and play. Had a chance to talk with him earlier this week and asked him about the differences, and he just said, outside is where the island is. Inside is where all the traffic is, and I'm comfortable with all the traffic. I don't worry about that part of it at all. How about how easily he transitions in his back pedal and his movements? Look at this. Coming back, find the ball, locate it, catch it, now get up the sideline. They want to see you finish.
Malik Muhammad, he ran a 4.42 40, and hey, he went full sleeves on us, too. I like that.
And why not? That made him comfortable. And Chris didn't miss a drill and impressed in every single one of them. Really good movements, really good trend. Look how located the football, go up and catch at the highest point. You will see that on tape with him as well. You will see that when you watch him play. Here he is going through the W. Nice and easy. Boom. Explodes out of it. Now go ahead and catch it, Terry.
That's easy. That pass is easy to catch.
Now watch him change. Remember last night with the linebackers? Because they're so much bigger, harder to change direction to stop that truck's momentum going one way to move it the other. With defensive backs, they transition a lot easier, a little bit less weight. Look how easily he catches the football and then stays in bounds, a little spatial awareness.
So Toriano Pride started his career at Clemson, finished at Missouri. My guess is he ran there. 4.32. That's the best we got so far.
And not only that, when he ran, he wasn't late for the first meeting when he got there, was he? Because he was more than on time. But he carried it over to the field work as well. One thing to run fast in a straight line. Can you move? Can you transition? Can you catch a football in the open field? He told our Stacey Dales he thought that he was underrated, that people were overlooking him. The rest of the people will not be overlooking from this point on.
And this is really the best part of this thing.
I had to. I had to have this. I had to have it. You got it, young man. Well done.
Yeah,
all right,
this
go
is
with the blubber.
Part of the great part of this. There's a lot of pressure on these kids. They're meeting with a lot of people. They're up at all hours, and for them to deal with this pressure and perform like that.
Remember, he told Stacey he was trying to go from 4.36 to 4.34. Right. He got it down to 4.32. And to your point, Chris, about that pressure, you can see that pressure just lifted when you saw him dapping everybody going back like, are you kidding me? Not only did I hit my goal, I exceeded it.
The 40-yard dash is obviously the part that we enjoy as fans, but it's all the measurables that are so important out there. So it's rods and first that also happened with the DBs. Brandon Cisse, we did not see him start South Carolina, but boy, almost 11 feet.
Yeah, and the Gamecocks have been putting out some defensive backs, haven't they? We've had Stephon Gilmore be a defensive player of the year in the NFL, right?
Somebody else.
Horn, J.C. Horn, going to the Pro Bowl, all-pro type player. And then Charles Demings. Look at this broad jump from Stephen F. Austin. Not afraid to play up.
And 42 in the vert.
Remember, he went to the Senior Bowl and acquitted himself nicely, and that is carried over here at the Combine.
We got some royalty in Will Lee the third.
Yep.
Texas A&M, one of 13 Aggies here.
Surprised they don't call him Trey. Right? Everybody gets that, right? But look at that 42-inch vertical. I think he ran into 4.5s. Another great athlete from Aggie land.
Julian Neal, where do you think he's going to fit on the field?
When I watch him, I think safety. All right, I see him. He's a big, physical, strong cornerback. He will probably want to stay at corner. There's a pride in being able to do that. But there's also the element. Did you see how
I think that's it, man. Let's pray for these players, man. We'll just hope all these players have a great career and just be able to get drafted, go make a living off of the NFL, and just stay healthy throughout their years and accomplish all their goals, whether it's Super Bowl or Defensive Player of the Year or whatever it is. We love living without you. In Jesus' name, we love y'all, man. Jesus, y'all. More videos tomorrow or today. Got 2 more. Peace out.